Now, I'm sure that if you've been playing BTD 6, really any game in the Balloon Star Defense series for as long as I have, though not very long, having played since about 2019, sure you would have noticed, just really any game in the Balloon Star Defense series, that it is becoming a little bit stale. The updates are less and less frequent, less and less adventurous, same old content. You get the idea. BTD 6, kind of like the flagship game of the series, even then rarely gets updates outside of events, and those updates are kind of all the same, just Paragon, sometimes a new map, and a collection event. It's cool at first, gets boring, and that's the issue. BTD 6 is a fun tower defense game and very well made, a lot of content to explore. However, once you've explored that content, there really isn't much else. The rest of the content is powered by modders, playing with friends, you get it. Ninja Kiwi really don't add much to the game. If you've ever just search up the game on YouTube and do it right now, what you'll find pages and pages of modded videos, modded paragons, modded modes, modded towers, new towers, all of that. It's the main BTD 6 content you'll find on YouTube. This doesn't exactly spell the end for BTD 6. We can take Minecraft as an example. Minecraft is a very popular game, I am sure you know it, and there's not much vanilla content to do. Most of the enjoyment out of the game is from playing with friends, whether that be on a normal world, a server, or a realm, if anyone even uses realms these days, or it could just be simply modding the game. Does this sound familiar? Yeah, it's almost the exact same as BTD 6. It's a pay-to-play game, and there's not much the game itself has to offer. So simply from people downloading and buying the game, Yuki would probably be able to make enough profit without microtransactions to just keep the game running. However, the same cannot be said for Ninja Kiwi's other free-to-play games, such as BTD Battles. BTD Battles was more or less Ninja Kiwi's only free-to-play game, and I'm sure most of you have played it. It was a pretty fun game. It had quite a solid player base. However, during the lead up or even after the release of Battles 2, obviously being a successor, Battles 2 got all the support Battles 1 did, and Battles 1 kind of just became a game that was there, kind of like BTD 5 when 6 was released. Have a very rare bug fix and the Professor Evil event every week. No new updates or anything. This has resulted in a slowly dwindling play count, and this would be okay, except I think there's one issue. BTD Battles 2 hasn't really taken off as much as Ninja Kiwi would have hoped. I think it might be even less popular or around the same as the original BTD Battles before it stopped getting support, which is quite the issue. The reason I think this is a real issue for BTD Battles and Battles 2 rather than BTD 6 is because Battles and Battles 2 rely on ads and microtransactions to make money as they are free-to-play games. For these, they need to get active players who play the game enough so that they view enough ads, or that they become dedicated enough to the game to the point where they are ready to pull out their wallet and spend some money. This really isn't great, as earlier in the video I talked about how The games are kinda losing players. The player count is slowly going down. While in BTD 6, if a player were to simply download the game or rather buy it and just quit, never play again, Ninja Kiwi has still made enough money from that player. Overall, I don't think it will quite be the end for the entire Bloons Tower Defense series and all the games. However, it could be the beginning of the end for the free-to-play ones like BTD Battles and Battles 2. I think I've said that way too many times in this video by now. And it could also be a possibility that a few years down the line, like 4 or 5 years, BTD 6 could also end up as a dead game, which is unfortunate, but realistically it was bound to happen anyways. In the end, have you just wasted 5 minutes of your time watching this video just for me to say no?